Hi, I'm Rachel Tessman from stampyourartout.com. My videos that I usually share are focused on teaching the art of paper crafting using products that I represent from Stampin' Up. But today I have a special video to share about my hair. Because I'm someone who appears in front of the camera quite often, my appearance is important to me. I've always struggled with my thin, fine hair though, and I often wore it curly, as you can see in past videos, to try to make it look fuller. A couple of years ago, I experienced some rapid hair loss. It was thinning fast. I was diagnosed with androgenic alopecia. I guess it's something I've had my whole life, but didn't know it until recently. Alopecia is something that cannot be cured. It stays with you for your whole life, but there are treatments and medicines that can help in many cases. And it just depends on the person, but you can sometimes stop or slow down the hair loss, and even in rare cases regrow it. And I was one of those rare cases. I was taking minoxidil and finasteride, and I was experiencing regrowth. But I decided to let that all go because of the side effects that I personally was experiencing. I'm now embracing my situation, and I'm much happier being sparse up here and healthier overall. But of course, I still want to have that confident feel when I'm doing videos or when I'm getting dressed up to go to special events or even when I'm just going out to run errands. So alternative hair is now my answer, specifically toppers. The first time I put on a topper, I was amazed at the difference, and I purchased it and brought it home. But then I ended up not wearing it that often. Number one, the color wasn't quite right. It didn't blend in with my natural colored hair very well. Number two, the base was very small, and over just a couple hours in the day, it would start to be really painful up there because it was clipped into my compromised bio hair. So I did some research, and I'm learning now a ton about wigs and toppers, and I'm excited to share with you one that I'm completely in love with. So this is my second topper. Let me show it to you. So this is the Upgrade Courtney topper by UniWigs, and the color is dusty ash brown. It blends in with my natural hair color a lot better than my other one did. I'm really in love with it. I'm not going to clip it in right now because I'm going to take it off in a minute, but I just want to share what it looks like blended into my natural hair. You can see I've got some of my bio hair or natural hair right here in the front. So this is a topper where you can do that. You can integrate your natural hair into it to let the flow go better. And it makes a huge difference, doesn't it? Again, this is the Dusty Ash Brown by UniWigs, the Upgrade Courtney topper. I did have some alterations done to it. I had my hairstylist trim it up a bit. I bought the 18-inch, and it's probably down to 17 inches now. And she also thinned it or texturized it a bit too, because it was a lot of hair. There's a lot of hair for me. For me it was. Anyways, this is human hair, and you can see that it's got a mono base to it. This section here is called the monofilament base. Every hair in that section is hand-tied, and that allows you to have that natural look, right? You also, because of that base, you're allowed to part your hair in any spot. Like you can move the part to the middle. I got mine in the left part situation, but you can move it to the middle. You could zigzag it. There's lots of options for flexibility with this topper. You can see the base here is nice and wide. It's 7 by 8 inches, and it has 4 clips. These are the clips here. You just open them up, and sometimes I have it on my head without the clips opened up, and then I take and open them while it's sitting there and close them again. But we'll just go ahead and start with them all open. So I just take and grab a bunch of hair, clip it in, and grab and clip. And I just work my way around, and I'm holding my topper in place with my hand on my head the whole time to keep it nice and secure. And then I just grab my comb, and I take and comb in my natural hair into the topper. So you can see, like, these are my natural hairs coming out here, but I just blend them in with the topper to make it look seamless, right? And then you just go around, and there you go. Now I'm ready to go out and about. It's so fun, and it stays in place. It feels secure. Because it's human hair, I can style it, so I can curl it, or I can straighten it, or I can, do all kinds of things that you can do with your normal human hair. So how do you take care of it? Well, you're going to take care of it the same way that you would with your regular hair, except because this is 100% Burmese human hair, it has a coarser texture to it. It can dry a little kinked or thicker, like with some texture. And so for washing this hair versus my own hair, I want to use kind of like the opposite sort of hair products. So instead of like hair that doesn't add a lot of weight to it, I want to have some moisturizing and thickening agents in the shampoos and conditioners. So I will shampoo my hair, I will condition it, and when I condition it, so basically you want to, when you're washing your hair, I'll just show you with this one here. When you wash your hair, you want to hold it where the part is, and you want to, use a basin and wash the whole thing. And you put the shampoo throughout, then you rinse it out completely, and then you're going to put the conditioner in. But just like with this one here, you don't want to put conditioner right at the ends. You want to put the conditioner anywhere but the base of the hair. And you let that sit for a couple of minutes on a towel or something, and then you take and rinse that out. And then you want to use a product that's like a leave-in moisturizer, like this here. It's called Living Proof Perfect Hair Day 5-in-1 Styling Treatment. I'm loving this, and so you can find links for that in my description of the video. You can find links for a lot of the things that I'm sharing in the description of my video. But this you just leave in, and then you want to set it onto a cork wig block. And so I have this sitting on my counter. And actually, you want to dry it on something that's not the cork block, because this is not going to let a lot of air flow through. So instead, you want to have something like this. I have this hanging in my closet, and there you can see there's a lot of air that can flow through. And then you just air dry it. Then you want to bring it to your cork wig block, head block, or whatever, this mannequin head, and it comes with T-pins. And then you want to take and pin your topper into it, avoiding the mono top area, like going off to the sides where the clips are. So you clip it in, and then you can take and style it. If you're in a hurry, you can wash, condition, moisturize, let it dry a little bit, and then you can take a hairdryer to it, but you want to make sure that you are using a brush like a round brush like this, so that you're keeping it straight as you dry. It kind of keeps the texture the way where you need it as you're drying it. But it's really easy to take care of human hair wigs. I do not have any synthetic yet. This is my second topper, but I love that I have this option so that I can go out and feel confident. I could also put on a hat, but sometimes I want to just do my hair, right? It comes with pre-cut layers, and when I first got it, I was able to put it on and just go. I just went right away with wearing this. In fact, I was afraid to wash it. I was afraid to style it. I was afraid to even get it trimmed up. But now I'm a little more relaxed about that. And in fact, I'm even going to sew in a couple more clips. It comes with extra clips, and I'm just going to sew them in to the areas here in the front so that I can alternate where I'm clipping it into my bio hair. And it puts less pressure over time on your bio hair. When shopping for a topper, you want to look at where your compromised bio hair is, and you want to measure that and then go a little bit beyond, and that's the size of the base that you want for your topper. I find that the 7x8 Upgrade Courtney topper fits really well for me right now, and I also love the color. It's amazing. So I've always had this, what we've called dishwater blonde hair, or the ashy dark blonde, right? And that color is very hard to achieve with human hair wigs and toppers. Most human hair wigs and toppers are made with dark hair. And then you have to take and alter that color. And altering it to make it a blonder color sometimes it's difficult to achieve that ashy color. Usually you get more of a reddish tone in your blonde, or a golden tone. So that's always the challenge, is finding a color. You can go the synthetic topper or synthetic wig way, because that can be made and produced in all different colors. But I prefer the human hair toppers. I like the ability to have my hair feel and be treated the same way as my bio hair. So I'm going to put my Upgrade Courtney topper back on, clip it in. And as I do this, I just want to mention that you can get this in several color options, which is great. So even if your hair isn't my color, there's lots of color choices. The link is in the description below. There's also links to all the other products that I mentioned in the description below. See how quick and easy that is? So awesome. I love this. This is fun. So yeah, I'm entering the world of toppers and possibly even wigs in the future. And I love that there's choices out there. I love that alternate hair is more acceptable than it ever has been. Thank you to those of you who have paved the way for all of us. And I hope that this video helped a lot of you. If you're experiencing thinning hair or even just have thin hair overall, this is an option, and it's an excellent option, and I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.